right, and we're back. So, how long can this go on? How long can this continue? How long can we continue to not know shit about fuck? It's brutal. We had another upset weekend in the NFL, and we're gonna make predictions for next week. So we'll probably that means that's probably worthless, but we'll see how it goes.
I was pretty happy with the results.
Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World.
Okay, so I'm getting a phone call. The number I don't know, but
Pick it up.
It doesn't look like a scam. No, we're kidding me on the air. What if somebody they calling me for something important?
It'd be funny.
It'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I agree, but it's one of those things that I'm like, you know what?
What's wrong with your voice?
I don't know. It started cracking for no reason. All right, I got the scores here already. So yeah, we had another upset weekend in the NFL, and it's one of those things where you're like, is it still funny? Is it still funny? I don't think it's even funny anymore. It's just brutal, because I hate being wrong, man. I hate being wrong. Eric kicked my ass in fantasy this week. And you know what? It wasn't even like a decent ass whooping. It was just complete and total luck. Bill Belichick screwed me over yet again.
Hey, that was not luck. I made that read. I told you about the thing where it recommended me to optimize for the Tampa Bay defense. I'm like, hell no.
Nuh-uh.
I hate the Falcons. And Bill Belichick's gonna kill the Falcons.
He did.
And he did.
He did. All right, but before we get into all that stuff, let me just give a quick reminder that any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m.-ish. Today's 10 a.m.-ish. It took me a little bit longer because I got a bunch of things to get ready. Also, I was like, I'll tell you about it why. I'll tell you about why later. Anyway. But if you want to send me something privately, you can always do that on Instagram at Super Dario World and at Dario SDW. Like, subscribe, join. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. But yeah, my voice does sound kind of weird.
Yeah, you sound sick.
I don't think I'm sick. I'm just tired, I think.
You have a cold?
No, not at all. I don't feel like I have a cold or anything. It's just I'm tired.
Maybe it's your allergies.
It's probably allergies. Brutal. Anyway, so let's get into all this stuff. Let's get into the games of the NFL. So we're gonna break down last week's scores. Let me I think.
Well, first, let's see which ones we got right and wrong.
Right? All right. So yeah, let me. First off, okay, I kind of messed up here. Let me just fix it real quick because I forgot to put up the the scores so that we can see which ones we got right and which ones we got wrong.
Look at the schedule.
Yeah, there you go. See, there you go. This is how we've been doing it.
It's been a week.
All right, yeah. So first off, Gus Becerra, thanks for joining us. Dig that Bolt hat. That's a compliment to you, Eric. Eric's
Bolt life.
Chargers hat. I don't know why.
Look, I hate the Chargers. Like they
break your heart.
They give me pain.
They break
give
your
me
heart.
Physical pain.
Yeah.
But you see Justin Herbert.
He's a beautiful boy.
You see him smiling.
His pervert face.
In the sideline, and I'm like, that's my QB right there.
Yeah, man. Herbert's pervert. You know what's funny? A friend of mine was like, hey, why do you guys call him the pervert? Like, what did he do? What's the story behind it? And I was like, nothing. It rhymes.
He perverted our minds with ideas of Super Bowls.
Yes. He's given us a hope. Anyway, so, all right, let's begin. The first game of last week, you had the Patriots versus the Falcons in an ass whooping. Patriots taking down the Falcons 25-0. Did I say or did I not say that the Patriots are legit? I said
the Patriots are probably the hottest AFC team right now.
I think
which is
not.
It feels weird to say because it's like, well, yeah, look at the past 20 years, right?
Yeah.
But Brady's gone, and it's like, what's going on with this team now? It's like, oh, it turns out there's still one of the best teams.
Honestly, I think the path through the AFC is going to be through Foxborough. Like, I don't see a team that takes down the Patriots easily right now.
That tradition doesn't die?
No. It's like, hey, you know what? You guys don't like cold? Too fucking bad. You're going to be playing in Foxborough. I know they don't have the best record in the AFC right now, but other teams are going down and they're going up. They're hot right now, so I think that they're starting to gel. That defense is insane. How many points did the defense make you?
28.
20. The defense made more points than the offense did in the game. It's insane fair, in fantasy football.
To be fair, the last two possessions of the Falcons were by both of the backup quarterbacks, and they both were interceptions. One of them was a pick six.
I know, it was bullshit. It was bullshit. Great. It was bullshit.
It was so
the fact that he picked that defense is the only reason why he beat me. It's the only reason.
Well, that and he didn't pick a.
Yeah, I left Nick Folk on the bench.
Well, you left a bunch of points on the bench.
I left a bunch of points.
It's just when you play fantasy, you have to be smart about these things. It's about strategizing.
Yeah.
Some of us don't have that.
Yeah.
And that's why I now
go fuck yourself.
Leapfrogged them.
Yeah.
In our rankings.
Yeah. No, I'm out of the playoffs right now. It's brutal. It's brutal. I guess I don't know shit about fuck.
Super Bowl champ back to back. Let's go. you don't call it a comeback.
Dude, you're the Patriots. You're getting hot at the right time.
Yeah.
You're leapfrogging people. It's crazy.
And I was literally at the bottom of the league like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. It's all about getting hot at the right time.
Let's go.
Moving on to the next game of the week, we had the Ravens beat down the Bears in a very ugly, very boring game.
The Bears suck.
The Bears really suck.
That's the story of this game.
The Ravens, what the hell happened? Like, their defense is okay.
I know Lamar is sick.
Yeah, but
he didn't play.
Still, it's one of those things that, like, you're supposed to be better than this. I mean, they won, so good for them, I guess. But it looked ugly. The Ravens have not been playing the best football lately. They lost against the Dolphins, so it could be a little bit concerning. But the people who definitely should be concerned are the Bears and Matt Nagy. Supposedly, there's rumors that he's going to get fired after Thanksgiving. Which I mean, why don't you just fire him before Thanksgiving? I don't know. Like, and then he could be home with his family. But whatever.
Because he wants to give the Bears a reason to be thankful.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough. Next, that by the way, Ravens win 16-3. Oh, Eric, you had the Ravens, and I had the Ravens as well, I believe.
Okay. So
we both
yeah. Okay.
All right. So we both had the Patriots. We both had the Ravens. All right. Next, both of us were wrong because we both had the Packers, and the Packers got beat by the Vikings.
Great game though.
Fun game.
Really great game.
Honestly, what happened to the Green Bay defense does not exist. It's really weird when the Chargers defense looks better than the Green Bay defense. It's really weird.
It's weird because it's basically been in the entirety of Aaron Rodgers' career.
The defense lets him down.
He plays spectacular. The defense lets him down.
Yeah.
He plays mediocre. The defense kicks ass. Like last week.
Yeah. It's like it's funny, but not for him.
Yeah. I guess the defense just really wants to get him on the field again.
I guess.
They're like, yeah, let him score. Let him score.
So is this the second time that they played this season?
I think it's the first.
The first, all right, and they played in Minnesota, so that gives that. You know how they say betting odds playing at home gives you a 3-point advantage. Well, the Vikings won with that 3-point advantage, I guess. It was an interesting game because now it's like, what are the Vikings? Green Bay, I'm not really too worried about. Green Bay is a good team overall. It's a divisional game. You can't really judge those. But the Vikings now, they beat the Chargers.
Vikings
they beat the Packers. They played a lot of really good teams really close. They just fucked up at the end. Like, are the Vikings learning how to close?
I think the Vikings are the NFC Chargers.
That is okay. That is very insulting, but very true at the same time.
It's like
for both teams.
It's like it's a team that can win any week.
Yeah.
Against any opponent,
but they choose not to.
And they will.
They'll break you hot.
Most of the time, they will end up disappointing you.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have a beatdown.
So we both didn't get.
We both didn't get anything. And next, we both didn't get anything because we both had.
Excuse you.
Fuck! You had the Colts.
Excuse you.
You had the Colts.
I said. I'm sorry. Jonathan Taylor is a beast.
The Colts
is
beating down the Bills in a disgusting way. Now, you remember, we
have a question.
A random question. Do you guys' family eats tamales on Thanksgiving? I will judge you based on your answer. No, we do not.
We don't. I wish we did, though. I don't actually like turkey that much.
You know what? I don't really like tamales that much, and I don't really like turkey that much. I prefer the roast beef with the ham.
What kind of tamales do you like best?
The ones that have a lot of meat and not so much of the breading, or what's the word?
La masa?
Yeah, I don't know how you say it in English. Yeah. And if they have a lot of olives in it, and nobody makes them that way. It's usually the opposite.
I don't like olives.
It's a little bit of meat, like nothing, and then just a lot of like the bread stuff. So I'm not the biggest fan. It has to be very specific who makes the tamales.
We eat tamales mostly closer to like Christmas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Those.
You know what? I'll just say it like this: tamales is not something that I'm thankful for. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, I said best running back in the league might be Jonathan Taylor. This week I'm saying definitely best running back in the league, Jonathan Taylor. Because
this week he got in the conversation of MVP.
Yes, he's destroyed people back to back to back. And it's
good.
It's
my
crazy.
sister made 50 points in fantasy.
Honestly, it's one of those things that I'm like, even if Derrick Henry was in the league, I think Jonathan Taylor is playing better football right now. And it's hard to say
where they would be.
It's a combination of things because first off, they're using him well. He has a good O-line and he's just carrying. He's not making mistakes.
The Colts are a strong fucking team right now.
The Colts are looking really, really good. These might be the other contenders in the AFC. So I think if the Colts continue getting their shit together and the Titans continue to go downhill, the top two teams in the AFC are going to be the Colts and the Patriots. Which again, deja vu. It's really weird. Go Broncos. I know Eric is wearing the what?
I don't know.
It's Otto.
I think he fell asleep.
Listen, wait till we get to our predictions for the Broncos this week. Next. So you're beating me there by 1 point. We have the Browns taking on the Lions.
Browns.
How the hell did the Browns win 13-10 in this ugly game? You had the Browns, you win. I had the Lions. They broke my heart yet again.
Why you put me 0 points? I got 1 point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't get a point.
I'm sorry.
You're the Lions.
Oh, right. Damn. I don't get it. Like it was the Lions' backup mostly, right? And I know Eric is wearing the same outfit on Monday after that sweatshirt. Yeah, he probably is.
No.
Oh, he's wearing a wife beater.
Yeah.
Suck on that, Otto.
Because I'm beating on your wives in fantasy. I'm beating on your wives in football. Ooh, yeah.
Otto's predicting that the Broncos are going to end up 8-9. We'll see.
What are they right now? 5 and something?
I don't know.
6 and something?
This thing doesn't tell you there immediately, and I'm not going to look it up. Yeah. But, all right.
It's just the Broncos.
What happened to this game? Seriously. What happened? The Browns, are they bad, or the Lions? Because it was the Lions' backup mostly, right?
It was I don't think Goff played.
No.
But, I mean, the Browns have been struggling as of late. I know Baker is super hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's kind of like a conversation going of, the fans starting to turn on Baker.
Well, yeah, because they started losing. But it's one of those things that it's like, man, so fucking close. If Goff would have been there, maybe the Lions would have cut, because I want the Lions to win. But how bad is Goff's injury? That's the big thing, because that's going to be a big deal for this week.
I don't know. I don't watch Lions games. I didn't even know he was hurt. Goff injury.
Let's see. Week 12 injury report. Jared Goff upgraded to limited in Monday's walkthrough. Okay. We'll see how it goes. But damn it. It pisses me off, man, because I should have gotten it.
It's one of those games where the Browns should not be happy about how it ended.
Yes, exactly.
They should have obliterated.
It's like you left the bar with somebody, but it was the ugliest person at the bar.
So. I also agree Austin Eckler should be in the conversation for potential, MVP. It's just the Chargers don't win enough. That's the problem.
It's weird. Because Eckler is really good.
Eckler is our only running back, aside from Justin Herbert.
Eckler should not be the guy. Eckler should be the running back number 2. I think that's the issue with the Chargers. Because he's the smaller guy who can catch the ball and run around.
He's very versatile. He's like an Aaron Jones.
Yeah, or like a Sproles.
Yeah.
So
Kamara.
Yeah, so they had like the guy who's the runner, and then they have the Sproles. So
they don't have the guy who's the tank.
Exactly.
They don't have a tank.
Chargers need a tank. You don't go on a raid without a tank.
The thing is, the Austin Eckler has the spirit of a tank. Like that fucker. He hits and then he keeps going.
Yeah.
The problem is he's like Rey Mysterio size.
Yeah, that is the problem. And let's see. I would love to see Eric in a fight. Otto's challenging you, bruh. You gonna take out Otto, bruh?
I mean, bring it on.
Bring it on.
It's my team against his this week. Let's see.
Kevin Chang, the Detroit Lions know what a gangbang is.
They for sure do.
Oh, yeah. They gangbanging left and right. Moving on.
Motor City gangbang.
We have the Washington football team taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina.
Both I and Eric had the Panthers, and we were both wrong. The Washington football team is playing good ball, man.
They've been lighting it up.
They've taken on the Buccaneers.
They got McLaurin, my guy.
But dude, Heineke or whatever his name is. I know it's not Heineke. Heineke? I don't know. Heineke.
I think it is Heineke.
Heineke
right?
and McLaurin are in sync. They are very much in sync, and I very much hate that because Eric has him in his fantasy football team. I hate it, and he whooped me this week because of it. They're playing good ball, which is weird for a team that doesn't have a name, because you kind of look at them automatically as losers, right? It's like,
I don't know. I kind of see them as the authority. Because they are the football team.
We are the football.
They are the example.
We are football. They don't have like a star quarterback, but Heineke is good enough. Might be even like better.
Didn't he play in the playoffs last year?
Did he?
I think he was.
Wasn't it Alex Smith?
No, I think he was injured.
I don't know, but I mean, he got whooped in the playoffs. So
Well, to be fair,
no, they played Buccaneers close.
He played the best against Tom Brady. He played better against him than Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes.
That is true. That is a fact. Anyway, the point is they won 27-21. The momentum that we expected the Panthers to get from Cam Newton was not really there. Or the Washington football team starting to get their act together, even though they lost their best defensive player.
Panthers played better than with Darnold. It's clear that they were excited to get Cam back, and they were doing some good moves, but
it was not enough.
Washington's defense got pretty good,
and they lost their best player. That's the craziest part.
Who?
They Young.
Oh, he's out?
Yeah, he got injured against the Buccaneers. He's out for the season.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, still, I think Carolina's going to continue on a little bit of an upward trend from now on.
Okay. Moving on, we have let's see. We have the Titans.
We have the grossest game of
the TTs, the Titans taking on the Texans in what the fuck happened game. So it's a divisional game. The Texans took it 22-13, and it's like, what the fuck? I thought that the Titans had a good defense. What the hell happened? It was disgusting. It was ugly to watch. And this was supposedly the hottest team in the AFC. Now it's like, are they really though?
It was raining pretty hard. Like, I watched the entire game, and there was a lot of drops, a lot of people slipping. It was gross.
It was very gross.
I had Tannehill as my quarterback. I shouldn't have won, really. He threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, he should have been under in points.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things that you're like, all right, is this... They were at home, too. They were in Tennessee. Is it a trap game? Is it because it's a divisional game? Was it the weather? Or are they... Or did they burn out? Like, they went as far as they were going to go without Derrick Henry? Because Derrick Henry in the rain is where you want him. Because he's hard to tackle, and, you know, it's harder for you to turn the ball over.
Well, he is a turtle man.
He's slippery. He's a Ninja Turtle man. That's where you need him. So as the weather continues to get worse, probably, I'm
gonna say it was.
Is it time to be concerned about the Titans?
I'm gonna say it was a trap game.
Trap game? It's an anomaly.
Like, we've seen this happen. You know, every now and then the Titans lose against a weird team.
Yes. Again, it's a team that they win when they're supposed to lose. They lose when they're supposed to win. It's a weird team.
They're still really like ahead of the Colts, I think, in their division.
They beat them twice.
Yeah, and plus I think they're 2 games ahead of them, right?
Let's see. AFC standings. Titans 8-7. Where's their division? Titans 8-7, 8-3. Colts 6-5.
So they're 2 games ahead.
3.
Well, yeah, 3 because they have the tiebreaker.
Yeah. So they need to lose 3, and the Colts need to win 3. It depends on the schedule, I guess. But
I think the Colts have a rough schedule, but
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Look, it's obviously anything can happen. The Titans could
Sunday.
They could just collapse.
Yeah. Next,
especially if Tannehill keeps getting as many sacks as he's taken.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Anyway, next we have the 49ers beating down the Jaguars 30-10. And it's one of those things that the 49ers have been playing good ball recently, but they played against against the Jaguars. Last week they did beat down the Rams.
Yeah.
So
divisional.
Are they getting their shit together, or is it just, divisional and a lucky shitty team?
I think they're getting their shit together. I still don't think Shanahan is the best coach for them, but
Either way, we both got the points here. We'll see how the rest of the season looks. They're still really down in their division.
Yeah.
And that's again. I don't think they're going to catch up to the Cardinals. Next, we have the Dolphins beating down the Jets in again, what's normal. It's the norm. Teams beating down the Jets, 24-17. The Dolphins.
It was a close game.
Listen, the Jets scored more on the Dolphins than other teams have.
Didn't Joe Flacco play?
For the Jets?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't watch that game. I just saw the final score and the highlights. But
there were highlights?
No. Not really. But again,
it's a nothing game. It's a divisional game, so it's going to be close. The Dolphins are a slightly better team.
And they're on a streak. The Dolphins are on a streak. And they beat good teams on the way. They beat the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know if the Ravens are that good.
That is a fact. Next, we have the Saints getting beat by the Eagles at home, 40-29.
Oh, you didn't put the points. So.
Oh yeah. So you had the Jets.
Yeah, I didn't get the Jets.
So you lose. I got the Dolphins, so I get a point. Booyah. And we have the Saints taking down the Eagles, and Eric had the Saints 0 points, and I had the Eagles 1 point. Told you that the Eagles were turning the corner. I told you they were turning the corner. Why didn't you believe they were turning the corner?
I hate their helmets.
You know what? Fair enough.
Look at them. Disgusting.
They look like the ones that we used in high school. Well, I used in high school. You didn't play football.
They're disgusting.
You're disgusting. Anyway, the Saints defense is concerning because that's supposed to be their strong point, and they got 40 points dropped on them. Their offense is not good.
The Saints are missing Drew Brees.
Yes, their strength was supposed to be their defense, and it didn't look like it at all. And like I said, the Eagles, they're starting to turn things around. Their defense is still not that good, but the offense, they got Trey Scott. He's looking good. Did he give you points? No, Boston Scott. Boston Scott.
I don't know. I dropped him.
Really?
Well, I didn't need him anymore.
Fair enough. So we'll see. We'll see if they continue that trend. The Eagles may actually make a run for their division. It's in the realm of possibility.
Cowboys are losing weird games.
Yeah. So right now the NFC East, the Cowboys are 7-3. The Eagles are 6-5. So 2 games back. And
they're 5-6, not 6-5.
I'm sorry, 5-6. So they're 2 games back. I don't know if they've played this year.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Let me see. To say anything about divisionals here? It doesn't matter. But again, it's doable. There's still a lot of football left to be played, like a third of the season. So
and the Cowboys are the hottest and the coldest team at the same time.
Yep. Next, we have the Bengals taking on the Raiders at home in Las Vegas and whooping their ass. Raiders, they whoop their ass.
Raiders suck. We always said it.
Yes. Again, it's one of those things that are like, all right, the Bengals start off being a really good team. They started off playing really good football. They were hot. They were beating down a bunch of like serious teams. They were beating down teams in their division left and right. And all of a sudden, they got beat by the Jets. And they got beat by another bad team, I think the Browns. And so it's one of those where you're like, okay, what happened to the Bengals? What's going on? Are they on a losing streak? Did they lose it? Were they just lucky in the beginning? Was it one of those, fake? Were they a mirage like the Broncos?
They got in a bit of a slump after they blew out the Ravens.
Yes. And so it's one of those things where you're like, first off, the Raiders suck. So I'm not going to give them all the credit in the world here, but they did move the ball recently well, and
they beat them decisively.
They beat them. It was never even close. So I'll give it to them that maybe they turned the corner because it's their second week in a row that they're winning, right?
Yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken. So
and we both had the Bengals.
We both had the Bengals. We both win the point there. We both trusted in our boy Burrow.
Ooh, but this is not looking good for you with the next few ones that I've seen.
Next, we have the Cowboys getting beat by the Chiefs. Now, interesting game in many ways. What the hell are the Cowboys?
The Cowboys are the most inconsistent team in the NFL.
Yes, it was only field goals, right? They only scored field goals. What?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck is happening to the Cowboys? Are they good?
They got a good kicker.
That is true. That is true. That is a fact. And what the hell's happening with the Chiefs? Are the Chiefs? Did they get their act together? That is the question. Because right now they're at the top of their division. They look decisive against the Raiders. They dominated the Cowboys in many ways. The defense just limited Dak Prescott and all the freaking superstars the Cowboys have to field goals.
Didn't they lose CD in that game?
Did they? I don't know.
I think he was out for like a concussion.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the full injury report, but it's one of those things that you're like, okay, is one team good or one team bad? Is it just hot, cold?
Okay,
what the hell's happening?
I just think the Cowboys struggle against the AFC West because like 3 weeks ago they lost. They got embarrassed by the Broncos.
Yes.
Randomly.
Yes.
Like it was Dak's first game back. Then the week after they dominated the Falcons.
Decisively.
It's the Falcons.
Yeah.
And now they got
shellacked by the Chiefs.
It wasn't a shellacking. Like it was
Dude,
close.
when
But
you
I mean,
when you
they
can't
couldn't score
when you can't move the ball. That's a shellacking. Like
against
it's
the defense that have been doing terrible,
extremely bad. So I don't know. Maybe it's the Chiefs that got their defense got like better again, and their offense is just the exact same thing that it was.
Maybe the Chiefs got hot.
I wouldn't say the Chiefs got hot because the Chiefs' strength is supposed to be their offense. Their defense is the one that's been doing really good because they helped the Raiders to basically nothing, and they kept the Cowboys at only field goals. So I think the defense is playing way better. The offense is just doing the same.
I mean, Bears won Super Bowls in the 80s just with their defense.
Yeah, but if you tell me right now, if you have to pick between the Patriots or the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going Patriots right now. I don't see the Chiefs being back.
I don't know about Mac Jones yet in the playoffs.
We'll see. That is a factor. True. But anyway, let's see. Next, we have so both of us.
I think a lot of fans in Boston are sort of putting a little bit too much pressure on Mac Jones as being like Tom Brady-like, and that sort of shadow he's always going to live under.
Of course.
Who knows if he's going to,
Listen, it doesn't matter as long as you win. You don't have to play as good as the other guy if you keep winning. So, and that defense is keep riding the defense. Don't make mistakes. Let your really good runners keep running the ball. They have really good runners.
Oh yeah,
3 of them.
Stevenson's
Harris and Bolden. They're playing really good ball. And again, it's a good all line. But this one, you get the point, Chiefs. I picked the Cowboys. Stupid. Never bet on the Cowboys.
I told you I wasn't going to lose either way.
Next, we have the Cardinals get beaten down the Seahawks. Now this one, I picked the Cardinals. I picked the Seahawks. Unfortunately,
you picked the losers.
Yeah, so you get a point here.
And I picked the winners.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Wow, and 2 points ahead.
I don't think so. We'll do the math at the end.
Well, I'll be 1 point ahead.
Go fuck yourself. And it's one of those things where you're like, man, what? The Seahawks are done, right?
They suck.
They're done. Suck. They're out. Let's see how far. They're 3-7
against the 9-2 Cardinals.
Yes,
no, they're done.
Yeah, they're out of it. They need to win 7 games, and there's only 6 games in the season. I think they are put a fork on that one, and it would require the Cardinals to just completely crash and burn.
What's the story there with the Seahawks? Like, is
Russell
it Pete Carroll? Is it Wilson getting paid? Is it
Wilson? Yeah, that always affects them. When the quarterback gets paid, that means that there's less money to go around on other stars.
Well, that killed them after the Super Bowl with
Yeah, they lost the Legion of Boom. It's like, hey, you remember that Super Bowl that we won because of this group called the Legion of Boom? And you know what? Let's get rid of all those guys. It was stupid.
Wilson's a good quarterback, but that was not smart.
It's a quarterback alone can't win a Super Bowl. Just ask Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, so it's one of the.
He'll get you to the NFC Championship at least.
Yeah, but not you won't win always. Anyway, so the Seahawks, what the hell? I thought they were gonna get a little bit moving, the ball at least moving a little bit. Here they couldn't score. They just couldn't score. And then the Cardinals defense had not been looking that great in the last few weeks. Looks like they're back on track. Kyler looked good. It was a surprise.
No,
Kyler didn't play?
Kyler didn't play.
What the hell's that other guy then?
Colt McCoy.
I thought Kyler played.
Kyler didn't play.
Did he start and then they take him out?
I don't think so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure Kyler was not in this game.
It's very possible that I saw the wrong highlights. Because I was on a flight during this game.
Maybe did they already play earlier?
I don't know. I bet I put in like highlights, week 11 highlights, Cardinals, Seahawks.
Murray's still hurt.
Yeah, interesting. I'll have to check that video. They lied to me. I get all right. From now on, I'll put the highlights week 11, 2021.
Yeah, Dario's like, wow, like this Kyler's looking good. I mean, he beat Peyton Manning.
They never played. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not that stupid. Yeah. Well, then I guess I can't really comment on that game because I didn't see it. I saw the highlights of a different fucking game.
I saw it. It was the Seahawks just weren't clicking. Colt McCoy, he did enough.
Okay.
Like it was a bit of an ugly game.
Uh-huh.
But Seahawks, they're just not a good team right now. They're just not getting it done. And I got a point.
Fuck you. How could they lose without if they didn't play against Kyler? Well, all this time I was like, all right, that makes sense. If Kyler played,
I think out of the last 3 games without Kyler, Colt McCoy's won 2 of them.
I guess. But he got dominated by somebody. Was it the 49ers?
Maybe the 49ers beat him.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Next, we have the Steelers getting beat by the Chargers in LA.
Let's go,
37-41 in a game that the Bolts really wanted to lose.
They really
wanted to lose.
They were up 17 in the beginning of the 4th.
And they
lost the lead.
And they were like, no, this is too comfortable. They didn't lose it. They got tied.
No, they lost the lead.
They got tied, didn't they? It was like it was 34-34.
Yes, and then the Steelers got a field goal.
That's right. That went up, and everybody like, oh no.
And they're like, oh, the Chargers gonna charger.
And then they ball to Mike Williams, score like 3 plays, and everybody like, all right. And then everybody's like, fuck, Big Ben's got the ball again. And then our boy Joey Bosa sack. The first fucking sack in I don't know how many fucking games. But
it
was
2 sacks in a row, right?
Back-to-back sack. It was crazy. It was one of those things that the defense realized again is like, oh shit, we're supposed to be playing.
It was an amazing game. I loved how it ended. I love that we got the win. But I hate that we had to go through that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't give me confidence in this team.
The Steelers are not a good team.
No.
And
that should not have been as close as it was.
And for them to drop 37 points at 17 of the, what was it, more than 17 of those in the 4th quarter is really bad. Like it looked like the Chargers were comfortably dominating them, and then they just couldn't move the ball, and then they just couldn't stop the other fucking team.
I mean, they got a blocked punt. There was an interception.
The block punt, I think, was the momentum changer.
Well,
probably.
The block punt got them like 1st and goal, and then they scored. It's like, okay, fine. You're from 17, you went to 10.
Yeah.
Still 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Ahead, and then they kept throwing the ball when they should have been running more. And they got the deflection and they intercepted, so they scored again. And now it's like, oh, we got a game.
Yeah, the Chargers really need to figure out how to close out a game because that's their biggest issue, and by far. And it's all about what? Well, it's not just about the defense because the defense sucks. But
the Chargers are making so many mistakes with penalties.
So many
with special teams.
So many.
I mean, like every 3 plays there's a flag. I hate them.
Chargers were being the Chargers. Yeah, they were giving us heart attacks. And Gus Big Ben is the why Rivers and Eli retired. They didn't want to literally grow on the field. Yeah. Honestly, if of those 3, the weakest is probably Eli, and dude's got 2 rings.
He's the one with the most Super Bowls.
No, Big Ben's got 2.
Oh, he's got 2 too?
I think he's got 2 as well. And so it ends up with the one with probably the best numbers is Rivers, but he had the worst career because he played for the Chargers. It's all about where you play, man. Anyway, next final game of the week, Monday Night Football. We have the New York Football Giants getting beat down by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a game that really pissed me off because I had Brady as my QB and I had Saquon Barkley, and they stopped using both of them. It was super annoying.
At around halftime, I was getting worried.
Yeah.
Because he was like...
Brady's moving the ball.
14 points behind at that point. Mm-hmm. And I was done. Like, I was done for the weekend.
Which is doable. It's one touchdown for each player and maybe a field goal from my kicker, who I had suck up.
But what I was happy with was when I saw that the Buccaneers were so ahead that it was like, okay, they're not going to run the ball. They're not going to run with Saquon. And Brady's probably not going to throw it that much anymore. He's probably going to want to run the ball.
Yes. It's very annoying.
The 4th quarter went by super quick and never caught up.
Stupid New York. Well, they benched Brady.
Why not?
Listen, I get it, but it's really annoying. Fucking. That's a problem when you have the GOAT. The GOAT's not always on the field. He's like, yeah, I'm done. Already beat. I lost my fantasy by 2 points. I had Saquon. Yeah.
I got rid of
Fucking
Saquon.
Yeah,
I gave him Saquon.
Yeah. Didn't work out. Anyway.
Well, to be fair, Marlon Mack didn't work out either.
And to be fair, yeah. It was bad decisions both all around. I bet Thor from the show was happy.
That's right.
Fun.
I love the name, the New York Football Giants. I think every team should have that.
The
Los Angeles Football Chargers.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Why not? Okay,
actually, it would be helpful to have the Arizona Football Cardinals.
Yes,
because there is a baseball Cardinals.
Yes, the St. Louis Cardinals. It's very annoying. It's St. Louis baseball Cardinals. Anyway, so the Buccaneers had been on a downward slope. They were not looking good. They lost against the Saints. They lost against the Washington football team. This looked like a get right game, and they got right really quickly. The defense more than anything, because the offense was always okay. It's a different team when Gronk is in there, because Gronk is a really good run blocker.
Yeah, he finally played a full game, right?
Yes. So even if they're not throwing the ball at him, his run blocking is phenomenal. And so you could tell they were moving the ball pretty easily, pretty comfortably, and the defense was just not having it. I thought with Vita Vea, it would be a more competitive thing without Vita Vea out in there. But it looks like his injury's not that bad, so he'll be back soon. And everybody in their secondary, they're getting reps. So all their backups, they're getting a lot of experience there, and they're playing reasonably good football. So when the starters actually come back from injury, this team's gonna be scary as fuck. So I would not be concerned about Tampa Bay. They have like a 2-game lead in their division. I think everybody else lost this week.
Well,
so
Saints do have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, well, half a tiebreaker right now. So it's 7-3. The Saints are the closest at 5-5, but they're on a three-game losing streak. So we'll see how it goes. I think that the Bucs are very easily going to be a contender for this year's Super Bowl again. I don't think that the road to the Super Bowl will go through Tampa Bay. I think it's going to go through Arizona, but we'll see. The Packers,
maybe Lambeau.
The Packers still have a lot of things to say about that. So that's it.
Actually, the Packers do have the tiebreaker.
Really? Against Arizona?
Yeah, they beat them.
But they haven't played Tampa, right? Unless I missed something.
No, they haven't played.
No.
Tampa.
All right, so there you go. Let's add up the numbers here.
You just know Brady has a vendetta against the Giants.
He's like, finally.
Yeah.
Fuck you, all your fans. All right. 1, 2. We're counting your points, Eric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 that we add to your 7.5, which leads you at 17.5 points. Me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which leads me at 16.5, which means that now the tables have turned. Eric has the lead. This is not good for our slap bet. That we had a slap bet, by the way. Whoever ends up with the most points ends up with a slap bet. Next, it was
a three-fer this week for me.
It was a three-fer. Yeah, you beat me in everything.
Yeah, beat him in fantasy, beat him in this one, and we beat him in our family bets.
In our family bets, where we pick which team's gonna win 3 games, and I got whooped. I only got one game this week. The freaking Packers let me down, and the freaking Titans let me down. So you know what? It's just been a whole lot of disappointment this week.
I enjoyed it.
Next, we got tomorrow, Turkey Day. We got 3 games on Thursday Night Football. Maybe the best Thursday of the whole year. Is there another Thursday that compares to Thanksgiving Thursday, Thursday Night Football Thursday?
I don't know, but this week is gonna suck for picks.
Oh yes, you know what the title of this video is?
Let's see.
Well, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
You didn't see it?
I'm in the video, but
right. There you go. No easy picks.
No easy picks. All right.
Yeah, there you go. No easy picks. It's the truth.
It looked like Aaron Donald was doing a peekaboo.
That's why, I wasn't sure about putting Aaron Rodgers again in one of these things, but that picture was just really good. Yeah. Because I saw all right, matchup. I like this game. I like this game, and it was like, that one looked cool.
You should have put a turkey there. So it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it's not the whole weekend. Anyway, so we got the first game. Bears taking on the Lions.
Who goes first?
You are winning, so you go first.
Is that how it works?
All right, fine. Loser goes first.
I don't know.
Lions taking on the Bears. It all 100% depends on if Matt Nagy gets fired, how badly the team wants him to get fired.
If rumors are out, I don't know if that team's going to be in it.
And if Jared Goff is going to play. It sounds like he's on the mend. It sounds like he should play. And I've been picking the Lions 2 weeks in a row. Will I make the same mistake again? Probably not. I am going to pick the Lions again because this week they're going to win. So I'm picking the Lions. If they can't beat the Bears at home, they should just get out of football. They should just get out. Well, actually, they should get out of Detroit for sure, but they should get out of football. Eric
should go into real estate.
Yes. Who are you picking?
Give me the Lions, baby. Let's go. This week. This is the week.
This is finally.
This is the one.
They need the turkey. They're like, all right.
They need it.
Bite some ankles.
The Bears just suck right now.
They do.
And this is a game that they should win.
So they're gonna lose.
Yes.
Next, another Thursday night football. Well, another Thursday Thanksgiving game. We got the Raiders taking on the Cowboys.
I mean, this is my pick. 3 weeks ago, they sucked. 2 weeks ago, they dominated. 1 week ago, they sucked. I'm going with the trend. Give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys. All right. Now, you forgot about another trend. The Cowboys can't beat the AFC West.
They beat the Chargers.
They beat the Chargers. That motherfucker. That's true. I blocked that out. Why would you do that to me?
I conveniently blocked that out of my memory.
You know, if you hadn't said that, I might have picked the Raiders. But thanks for talking me out of it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys too.
Yeah, Raiders suck.
Yeah, hot or cold. The Raiders just are cold, definitely. So I'm betting on a cold Cowboys more than cold Raiders. They got too much drama going on off the field, and too much drama going on the field. So yeah, idiots. Next. The last of the Thursday night football turkey day games is, it's the Bills taking on the Saints. Two teams that were red hot, fiery, looked like contenders, and then all of a sudden they don't anymore. What the hell is this game? I don't know who to pick. It's a rough one. Let's see. The Bills, how are they doing in their division? Are they still at the top?
No, the Patriots are
the Patriots took over their division. So the Bills started out red
business
fucking
as usual,
hot.
baby.
Red fucking hot, and now they're behind the Patriots, who are 7-4 and don't look like they're going to be slowing down anytime soon.
Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. How many years has that been the case?
This is forever.
How many years have we said that?
Listen, my entire fucking life, all right?
It feels like the AFC West is the same story. Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos.
No. The AFC West has been moving around. So it was the Raiders for a while, then the Broncos for a while, now it's the Chiefs.
The Chargers are rarely at the very bottom, I feel.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're the worst.
They're usually
no. They were the worst. Who did they draft? It was when they drafted Joey Bosa, they were like the worst team in the NFL. Huh. Yeah, they were all the way at the bottom.
I choose to forget that.
Yes, conveniently. Anyway, the Bills theoretically should be better than the Saints because at least they have a quarterback. But I don't know what the hell happened to that team. I don't know what happened to their defense, which was a strength. I don't know what happened to both of them, but they're playing the Saints at home. Saints at home are a better team than away. Damn, this is a rough one. Again, no easy picks, but yeah. The Bills at least have a quarterback, so I'm gonna go with the Bills. Like, they have to get something done. Eric, who do you pick?
Going with the Bills.
Bills?
I feel like it has to be a get-right game for them.
Yes.
And regardless, try doing a DraftKings. I don't know what daily fantasy is.
Oh, it basically you make a fantasy football team for a game. And you compete against like everybody. I think I've never done that. That's if I'm gonna gamble, I like having a little bit more control, which is a weird thing to say in gambling. Like for example, I like roulette where you have a little bit more control. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, one thing I found funny about the Bills, they've completely sucked this week, but Stephon Diggs still did 2 touchdowns.
The only 2 fucking touchdowns went to Stephon Diggs, who I was playing against. My boy, Stephon Diggs, you betrayed me.
It was my week, baby.
All right, moving on to the Sunday night games. We have the Steelers taking on the Bengals in another what the fuck game. Are the Steelers, are the Bengals back? Are they on track? Are the Steelers, as terrible or as good as the record suggests? I don't think so.
And they don't have an indoor practice facility.
The Bengals don't have an indoor practice facility.
Not at all.
So they will be playing outside because this game's in Cincinnati. Who do you think will take it?
They're divisional rivals, right?
Divisional rivals.
They both suck.
Yes.
Or maybe they don't.
Who knows? Because let me see. Let's see the records. The Ravens are at top 7-3. Then the Bengals 6-4. Then the Steelers 5-4.
Well, they had a bye week.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. 6-4-1. 6-4-1.
I think. Give me the Steelers.
The Steelers.
Yeah, I'll take the Steelers. I'm gonna hope that maybe the Chargers don't suck that much, and they just played close, a good team.
Okay, I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah.
And it's because I do think that they suck.
I do think that they suck
again,
too.
I did not believe the Steelers could beat the Lions. I did not believe they could beat the Chargers.
Well, they didn't beat the Lions.
And I do not believe they can beat the Bengals. So at Bengals at home should give them the edge. They're turning it around, so we'll see how it goes. Next,
I don't have trust in my pick.
we'll see. Next, we have the Panthers taking on the Dolphins in Miami. And this is an interesting pick because, like I said, the Dolphins look like they've been turning things around. The defense is looking pretty good. Carolina, who's going to be the starting quarterback? Is it Darnold's back? Is it going to be Cam? Let's see.
Oh, it's got to be Cam.
Let's see. Operating Sam Darnold is out for NFL season. Okay, so they think he might not be coming back at all.
Probably because they're going to fire him.
Yeah. McCaffrey, how's he doing?
He's still alive.
Still alive? Because honestly, that team goes through Christian McCaffrey. Damn. This is a rough one. This is a really rough one. Because I think they're both on par. Danny's Game Clip says Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are trending in the right direction, and they're at home. I'll give it to I'll give the edge to the Dolphins. Who do you pick?
Who's the quarterback for the Dolphins right now?
Who the fuck knows? Honestly, I think it's back to Tua.
They brought it back to Tua.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust the Dolphins defense here.
They've been playing good football, except
Yeah.
against the Jets. Next, we have the Eagles taking on the New York Football Giants in New Jersey. So, divisional game. Who do you? Did you go first or I go first? You go first.
I go
You go
first.
first. Who do you like?
The
The Eagles looking to be trending in the right direction. The New York Giants continue to be the New York Giants, and they suck. So,
I mean, I just hate the Giants, so give me the Eagles.
but you hate their helmets.
You're right. I want a tie.
I agree. The Eagles again trending in the right direction. The Giants just suck in general. So, and again, I can't root for them to win.
This next game.
Next, we have the Tennessee Titans taking on the New England Patriots in Foxborough. Who do you think is gonna take it? Listen, the Titans are the team that beats the wins the games they're supposed to lose the games they're supposed to win. It's a tough pick because New England is playing really good. But I've been saying this for weeks. They might be the best team in the AFC right now. I think they're in the record. Let's see the record. Okay, 7 wins. So the team that has the best record in the AFC is the Tennessee Titans. Whoever
in
wins,
theory, they should be the team to beat.
yeah, whoever wins this game, I think walks out as the top dog in the AFC. So
Depends on how the Chiefs keep performing, but yeah.
I think that let's see that the Patriots have the tiebreaker, don't they?
I don't know.
Interesting. I think they do. Where's the divisional stuff?
Well, the Chiefs lost against the Chargers and the Raiders, so
Yeah, but let me see.
I think they have more divisional losses.
Let me see. I need to see the Patriots. Who they lose against? They lost against.
Dolphins week 1.
Oh, they lost against the Dolphins. That's brutal.
Week 1.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Saints.
Which is a NFC team, doesn't matter. The
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Oh yeah, that game.
And the Cowboys. So they lost against 2 NFC teams and three NFC teams and 1
A divisional.
and the Chiefs have been losing divisional games. So I think that the top dog is going to be decided by this game.
Could be.
I'm going with Bill Belichick. I'm going with Bill Belichick. They're going to continue their same strategy. Their defense is looking pretty good this season, and by pretty good I mean phenomenally good. They're going to take away what the Titans can do best, and right now it's like not much. So I'm going with the Patriots on this one. Who are you going with?
Give me the Pats. I have no reason to bet against them.
I mean, well, you got their defense. So next we have, let's see what's
I
that.
think you have the wrong one.
Oh yes, we're in New England right now. Damn. All right. Next we have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Florida. In Florida.
Ugh.
Who do you like in this so interesting of a game? A must watch.
Give me the Jaguars.
A nail biter. What? Just I hate
the Falcons. Give me the Jaguars.
I'm gonna take the Falcons on this one because the Falcons are bad, though the Jaguars are really bad.
You even wrote the Falcon LS.
Really?
Like they already have the L.
There you go. There you go. Is that okay?
No, because it says Falcons and I still hate them.
The Falcons are a bad team, but they have flashes sometimes when they play really good. The Jaguars, haven't seen that many flashes this season, so
I just gave it to them because they're playing at home.
yeah, that makes sense. Next, on one of
Neither team has any reason to play.
maybe the most interesting game of the week, the Buccaneers taking on the Colts in Indianapolis.
Ooh.
The hottest running back in the NFL against the GOAT. Who will win? Who will win? And I get to pick first, so fuck. I honestly, okay, this was probably the most interesting game, right? Oh, well, no. The Patriots Titans is the most interesting game. I don't know. It's very difficult. It's a good week. Like I said, it's a good week.
Ooh, Rams Packers is also interesting.
Yes. But damn, who do I like? The Buccaneers, like I said, their defense is starting to turn around, but they're not really, and they shut down the Giants run game. Well, they didn't shut it down completely, but they kept it in check.
Well, I mean, the Giants don't really have a run game.
True. The Colts do, though. Oh man, this is gonna be a battle of defenses more than anything. Do I trust the GOAT or? Damn, this is rough. Because one's hot, the other one looks like they're turning it around. I'm gonna go with. Okay, because the Colts have more to play for, and the Bucks, yeah, because they're not on top of their division.
Well, the Bucks got the #1 seed to play for.
Yeah, damn. Well, at least they're in the dance. You know, they might not be the #1 team, but at least they're in the dance. They're in the they're there.
Carson Wentz is unpredictable.
Yeah. Damn, this is brutal.
Any play could be his last.
Yes, he's an exciting man to watch because of it. I'm gonna go with.
It's a coin flip.
I'm gonna give the edge to the Colts at home. Colts at home, just because of that. You know what? No, fuck it, Buccaneers. I changed my mind.
What's your rationale?
I'm going with my gut.
I'll take the Colts.
You'll take the
I'll
Colts.
take the
Oh
Colts.
man, this is rough.
I'm not happy with it. I know you're not happy with yours. It's a rough game.
Honestly, I want to throw up because either one. So
It's a coin flip, yeah.
yeah. Next on Who Gives a Fuck Bowl, the Jets taking on the Texans in Texas.
You see, this one is just as hard to pick for.
Yeah, 'cause they're
but
both
for
terrible.
the totally different reasons.
Yes. All right, you go first.
Give me the Texans
'Cause-
because they just won a game.
All right.
And they're playing at home.
They got the momentum thing. I'm very interested to see who the Jets quarterback is.
I don't even think the Jets care.
Jets placed Joe Flacco and Mike White on COVID-19. You know what? I know, but this is like what?
That's like
Tuesday. They placed Joe Flacco and Mike. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Texans on this one. If their two QBs are on COVID-19, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more teammates that are gonna pop up for that. So I'm gonna stick with the Texans.
This next game we gotta represent.
Next, gotta represent. We got the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, taking on the Broncos in Denver. Eric, I go first, right? The Broncos
playing it mile
suck.
high.
The Broncos suck.
But the Chargers are the Chargers.
The Chargers tend to charger. That's the problem. Can't say that they suck. They
just charger.
It's a problem.
They don't suck. They've never sucked. They just charger.
Yes, it's a thing. It's like we're really good on paper, but on the field,
I don't know what happened.
go fuck yourselves, fans. This is a game. This should be an easy win for the Chargers. Well, except for the whole divisional thing.
It's a divisional thing. It's you can't.
Melvin Gordon is also kind of like on a revenge thing. He's been moving the ball along. It has to be won by the Chargers. I picked them on our league, so I think that the Chargers are going to win it. They should win it, and if they don't, it's just another heartbreak for the record book.
I think the Chargers are going to charger, but give me the Chargers anyway. I did wear the hat this week.
Yeah, it would be really weird if you picked the Broncos. Next, we got the Browns taking on... Wait, what? No. I fucked up. We got the Vikings taking on the 49ers.
Another interesting game.
San Francisco. Yes, two teams.
Got randomly hot.
Let's see. Chargers win, but Melvin Gordon goes for about 193 rushing yards. At least. At least. Yeah. The defense can't stop a run for shit. Anyway.
Especially against a guy who's motivated like Gordon.
Yes. San Francisco defense has been looking pretty good, which sucks because I just dropped them in fantasy before they got super red hot. And the Vikings just beat down the Chargers, beat down the Packers. You go first.
Beating good teams on paper?
Yep.
I don't know if their defense is getting sloppy or it's just they played against Aaron Rodgers. 49ers are getting hot. Give me the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jefferson was amazing this week.
Yes, I'm going the opposite route. I'm going 49ers. The 49ers, the offense is getting their shit together. They're finally using George Kittle a lot more. Well, he's back. He's healthy.
I just don't trust Garoppolo that much.
Samuel's been running the ball. The big question mark there is Garoppolo. But on the opposite end, Cousins is like... I wouldn't say Cousins is an elite quarterback either, so...
Is he playing primetime?
No, it's not primetime.
Then he's going to win.
He's going to win. All right. I'm going 49ers. I think the defense is playing really good. They're turning it around.
It's an either or.
Yeah. Next, we have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Both teams coming off of losses. Both teams at the top of their divisions and just lost to division rivals. Who do you pick? I go first, right?
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. The Rams are kind of going they're going off a cliff, which makes no sense.
They got the OBJ curse.
Yes. On paper, they should be destroying people, but it's not working. I already said it. It's the equivalent of a...
I wouldn't doubt they're the strongest team in Madden right now.
Like I said, it's the equivalent of a beautiful girl who's bad in bed.
It looks like a Pro Bowl team.
Yes.
Literally, just grab the best from here, best from there, best from there.
Yes. So I'm going to go with the team that's kind of been gelling, that's been working. And I think that at least on... Oh, man. It's the defense. The big issue with Green Bay is the defense. But they're playing at home, and Aaron Rodgers just lost. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be pissed. I'm giving it to Green Bay. I'm giving it to Green Bay.
I'm gonna give it to Green Bay as well, but for a different reason.
Why?
The Packers defense knows how to play against Matthew Stafford.
That is true, but Matthew Stafford knows how to play against their... Well, no.
No, because he loses.
Well, but because he was playing with the Lions. Now he's playing with the Rams.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
There's a considerable difference between the Lions and the Rams.
You think so?
They're
geographically in different locations.
Yes, yeah. Both terrible cities, though.
I'm gonna go with the Packers just because I think the Rams just don't have their shit together.
Listen, I thought the Green Bay Packers...
the pressure is getting to Stafford.
Yeah, kind of. He's never been in a big market. He's never had all the attention.
And plus, I mean, coming off a loss, I think Rodgers, he does have that chip.
The Rams had a bye week, though.
I don't know if that has been particularly helpful this season. I think a lot of teams are losing after their bye.
Yeah. We'll see. I thought the Packers were the best team in the NFC until they lost against the Vikings, so I'm just going to continue with that.
I still think they're the best team in the NFC. I just think the Vikings are good.
Yeah. Well, and it's a divisional game.
Divisional rival.
Next, we have the Browns taking on the Ravens in Baltimore. You go first on this one.
Oh,
what are these teams? What are they?
Can I see if Lamar's back for this game?
All right.
That'll determine my answer.
Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens QB. Lamar Jackson confident he'll play versus Cleveland Browns.
Against the Browns. Give me the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson will practice on Wednesday, so he's practicing.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's getting those reps.
So supposedly it wasn't COVID because they never said it was.
No.
It was just a mysterious illness.
Yes.
All right. Either way, yeah, give me the. Ooh, can you imagine if he has like a stomach thing and he's going up against the Browns? He may have to leave to take a shit again.
That would be fucking hysterical.
He's finally taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Because the Ravens have not been playing great.
Neither have the Browns.
But the Browns have been playing terribly.
Browns have been the Browns.
I think a mediocre Ravens beats a bad Browns, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well. I'm gonna copy your thing there.
Right.
And finally, the final game of the week, the Monday Night Football game, the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Football Team, the Authority in Washington.
Who copied the Browns helmet apparently?
Yeah, apparently. So this kind of seems like an easy pick because the Washington Football Team has been playing good football. The Seahawks have not. They are going downhill, and I think that makes them dangerous. But I don't know. The Washington they beat the Bucks. They beat the Panthers. They look like they got something going. Without Chase Young, it's concerning. But yeah, I got to go with the hot team here because the Seahawks are just they're falling off a cliff. I'm not hitching myself to that wagon. I'm going Washington Football Team.
Give me a WFT as well.
WFT. All right. There you go.
The Authority.
Those are our predictions.
So how many did we differ?
You see. All right. Lions, Cowboys, Bills, Bengals. We differ. No. No. Steelers, Bengals. That's one. Dolphins, Eagles, Patriots. Okay. Jaguars,
Falcons, yeah.
Falcons, Buccaneers, Colts. That's three. Texans, Chargers,
49ers,
and Packers, Ravens, one. Okay, so we differ in four.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 games to watch, everybody. Let's see. That's it, right? Are you excited? Are you excited for this Thursday of Turkey Day and football?
Oh, man, it's going to be rough. I still haven't planned out my fantasy team. I
forgot about fantasy. I don't care about that anymore because
because he lost.
Yeah, I got whooped.
Just give me Brady already.
Go fuck yourself.
Give me your best players. Come on.
No, I don't do that.
Tank.
If I die, I die.
Tank for a better draft pick for next season.
That's not how that works. Anyway,
it should.
As always, any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dire World on YouTube and on Twitch. Live streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and
Bolts.
Friday at 10 a.m. ish. If you want to send me something privately, you can do that on Instagram at Super Dire World and at DarioSDW. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.